The Dolphins D, we already in here. Ready to turn up this year. He gon' get it.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium.
We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We got the whole squad with me now. Train to go. Come play games if you want to. Try to crash eyes. You done took the wrong route. We gon' crash you like a stunt dude. Check y'all like 1, 2. Tap your head like your uncle. You wanna ride, stay buckle. It get loud down here, get wild down here. Turn the field to a jungle. Never disrespect the squad that's defended by a line and some beasts on the feast on opposition. Another line in the back, sing it to the ER just in case you got through the first line with tripping. But if for some reason it get crazy, I got watchers on the corner for my safety. Everybody here well coached. Change the weather under pressure, stay cool like an AC. Woo! But we still made heat. Woo! Was you trying to play me? We be 3 plus AD, but I'm a fool so low. Can't never do great beat. Be great, only way to do great things. Hit hard, only way to make a statement. Come up in our territory, make a payment. Or be in debt with your neck. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad.
Yeah. I hit them boys. We throw them toys. Y'all saying that QB? We them boys. We the realest. We go gorillas. We out here, homie. You gon' feel us. Don't make me come down. In that box. Like I'm red. I'll knock your socks. Won't play y'all boys. Cause we some bullies. We'll take your cookies. Cause y'all some rookies. I'm in the building. Me and Shot Jones. We do lane. We don't play zone. We play that man. So guard your hand. I see your eyes. You're scared,
we
man.
We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. We gon' defend. Homie, this side. And we gon' defend. Let me hear you say, his squad. Yeah.
Emmanuel Ogba, part of the Buffet Boys. Shout out Solo D. Shout out to DWA. Let's eat.
Yo, Solo. You know they been saying you gotta make a hit squad part 2. But you know, man, we hungry this time, man. We gotta eat this time.
Back in the beast mode. AFC was trying to rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder, trying to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. And these boys going hard, man, I must say. Trying to stay in one route like the busway. Trying to eat teams up like a buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the whole line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Stay in one route like the busway.
I say and not quote. Go hard or go home is the motto. A pick or a sack is the lotto. Let's cook them like Emerald Lagasso. My bad, Legacy. He going south, that is not me. Hungry for greatness, so I eat. Stay in my zone like a Bobby. Jumping off the edge like E and Shaq. Straight pressure, never easing back. Protection on the way you gon' get wins. Split through the middle like Wilkins. Got some backers on the back that's gon' back me up. Straight action, we be acting up. Tell Coach Drop his best plan, but it still get snatched by X-Man. Cause we back in the beast mode. AFC, we tryna rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder, time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. And these boys going hard, man, I must say. Tryna stay on one route like the busway. Tryna eat teams up like a buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the whole line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet.
Eating like a buffet, it be a long day. We ain't gon' play. Get them boys green, no subway. Pick the ball off X and BJ. I don't care about what he and she say. That's nonsense. Check the replay. I work overnight and it's early morning, but I'm turned up cause it's game day. They don't really want it with your boy. O-line really get destroyed. Ex-Patriot, Kyle Van Noy. Put him on his butt, hurt hemorrhoids. What's a grown man to a boy? Jam him at the line, dare you to throw it. Discipline coach Brian Flores. Never getting routed to the boys. Fans better pay attention, even social distance. I got a witness and you know we blitzing, but mind your business. Christian Wilkins on the line of scrimmage. Far from timid, pushing to the limit, revving engine. You know we gotta get it, Nick Needle. You know we gonna pick it, Van Ginkle. Take it to the business. Fins up till my life is finished. Say it with my chest cause I'm in it. A lie, no why, I admit it. New era, yeah, our division. A win streak, we just keep on winning. So a loser, tell them suck a limit. Bills with the Jets in New England. Miami top dogs where you hear me.
Back in the beast mode. AFC, we tryna rap up the East Coast. Take shots, fall back, then reload. Get the powder, time to slap up these foes. Anytime we hit the field, then we must play. And these boys going hard, man, I must say. Tryna stay on one route like the busway. Tryna eat teams up like a buffet. Eat the offense like a buffet. Eat the quarterback like a buffet. Eat the running back like a buffet. Eat the wide receiver like a buffet. Eat the whole line like a buffet. Eat the coach up like a buffet. Eat the fan base like a buffet. Stay on one route like the busway.
So low, so low, so low, deep. So low, so low, so low, deep.
Know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds the gift. He knowing when to go with fits. So we knowing when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick about. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we in route. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't wanna overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, you gon' notice now. You should notarize it. They say two are from that rock. Shout out to some more, and now it's time to lay the smack down. You think he Dwayne Johnson? Time to be the people's champ. Hit them with the people's elbows, sit together like it's Velcro. You think you could stop us? Hell no, all day I dream about sports. I think I need some Chateau custom with some Dolphins colors, just to let them know we here. Yeah. I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
To a time, to a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on the show. But the young man up, in the whole city know. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on the investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke. Chris Gregg gave hope. Coach flow like spoke. Dan Marino still the GOAT, but to a man on go. Watch to a man throw. Watch to a man scope. Watch to a man distribute that we never ever seen before. Fins up, let's win. Born ready for a ring. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. It's damn week, use 10.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Vince for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
So low, so low, so low, deep. So low, so low, so low, deep.
About them Dolphins, fellas. Dolphins on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dolphins!
We got some canes over here. Relax and take notes while I step in. Ain't no question. I've been repping. See my squad ballin', that's a blessing. I'm texting with my homies from that West End Zone crew. Say they taking shots, told me roll through. I told you about that orange and green. We click tight, big bites, we destroy your team. Make the world view our games like a horror scene. Stuff opponents in a can like Goya beans. I mean, representing for the team. Love the city though. You can't get connected with us. Shake your signal. Infamous with that swag, it's original. The copycats could copy that, but we go get some more. No gay, no Seminole. We let it stay, but in this state we is the general. Salute. Coral gave us around the world, we don't have a limit. We rep that youth from the streets to the academics. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. Throwing U's up. How we do our thing over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. Throwing U's up. How we do our thing over here.
All we do, please, is a hurricane. You ain't got that work, you can't serve the canes. I know you been watching, we been hurting things. Where that crown at, homie, we them dirty canes. We gon' get that title, what that purdy ring. Gotta turn over chain for every team. Green and orange on my back, yeah, the foreigners back. I'm scoring while you roaring like a lion getting shot. ¿Qué pasó, papi? Tú no puedes conmigo. Argentino de principio, huracán en mi equipo. Got the passion like Sebastian when I'm rapping, that's a fact. Got that 7-6 jersey for the legend, one sack, yeah.
It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. Throwing U's up. How we do our thing over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. Throwing U's up. How we do our thing over here.
We got some canes over here and we bout that. Solo D and them ballin' boys, yo, we got that. No good chillin' in the cut, hard rock pack. And if you hating on them canes, better stack. It's the state of the MIA. The U is back, what them haters gotta say. Them hurricanes, we be ballin' all day. Turn over chain, got the people going crazy.
No, whoop, whoop, it's the sign so you know who it is. Dade County finest ballin' like the U up in here. Gold teeth, grillin', chillin', Solo D what it is. We got the turn up chain, gang up in here. Cause it's a UM thing, orange and green is the gear. We coming to you HD, so it's crispy clear. Now put them U's in the sky, don't stand and chill. And let them know if they don't know we got some canes up in here.
It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. Throwing U's up. How we do our thing over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. It's some canes over here. Throwing U's up. How we do our thing over here.
Canes, we be ballin' all day. Canes, we be ballin' all day. Canes, we be ballin' all day. Them hurricanes, we be ballin' all day.
Who that?
So low, so low, so low, deep. So low, so low, so low, deep.
Kang gang, 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 Kang gang. You see him in orange and green? That's Kang gang. You ready for Storm 18? That's Kang gang. Kang gang, 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 Kang gang. You see him in orange and green? That's Kang gang. You ready for Storm 18? That's Kang gang. That's Kang gang. That's Kang gang. Reps since a juvenile. I be where they throwing up using crowd. You know how that school get down. Not taking no L's, we ain't losing now. Don't get it confused right now. I represent making these music sounds. They play me when they study in their dorm room. Request me an Uber now. I be screaming Kang gang. Across the world, they be screaming out the same thing. We first to arrive and last to leave. We filling the sense of capacity. You know I won't change while you asking me. Be throwing this you to the casket deep. Be all on the field like Sebastian B. Rockin' Kane's well, I'm a fashion freak. Look, I be staying live on pipe down. Ask Dom life, it's a lifestyle. And like the mother schools, don't confuse us. We the only ones that really throw the U up. But Kane's fam turned up where you find me. Hit hard like I seen it go to Shanti. Try to reach a Manny D, they remind me that them Canes right back in they prime. Screaming out, Kang gang, Kang gang, Kang gang, Kang gang, Kang gang, Kang gang, Kang gang. You see him in orange and green? That's Kang gang. You ready for Storm 18? That's Kang gang. Kang gang, Kang gang, Kang gang.
Hey guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, the Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, right here on the #1 Miami fan morning show. I'm talking about Clock Blockers, baby. What's up? How y'all doing? I'm super excited to see y'all this morning. Running a little behind this morning. Had some technical difficulties. Had to get those straightened out. But look, we're here. We're live. And we're on the #1 podcast network. I'm talking about the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. And I just want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning to my family. Good morning to my Finlaws. Super excited to be hanging out with y'all today. Today's show is Hump Day. And it's a show for you. That's right. It's a show made by the fans for the fans. Because I'm super excited to be hanging out with y'all today. So what's going on? I want to give a big shout out to everybody this morning. I want to remind everybody, too, if you have not done so already, have you hit that like button yet? Hit that like button right now. I'm not playing with y'all. Hit it, smack it, pancake it, eat it, whatever you got to do, hit that like button. Other thing, if you haven't also done so already, please subscribe to the channel. But you know what we did do over this past weekend? We hit 7,000 subscribers. That's right. Big deal. Big deal. And we did it all because of you guys. You all were, and ladies, y'all were the helpful people to hit the subscribe button, share it with people. Super excited. So thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for subscribing. We got so much amazing content coming your way, and we did it with the likes of you. Also, I want to give a big shout out to all of my members, all the YouTube members, all my FinLaw YouTube members. If you are a FinLaw YouTube member right now, I want you to go into the chat, and I want you to put in all your emojis. Do that right now. Let everybody know if you are a YouTube member already, because they need to be like you guys. My guys like Rob, Chef Zhu, Pamela. Who else I got in here? Estefan, Stenson, A-Rod, man, big time. Everybody. If you are a member, go ahead and do that. Pamela says, I thought you were sleeping in. I'm not sleeping in. You think I'm sleeping in? No way, Jose. I'm not talking about it. Look at A-Rod and Big Time in there with their emojis. Big Time says, "What's good, Steven?" I love it, man. What's good, Steven? Clock it, don't stop it. Oh, I like that. I might have to use that, Big Time. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Also, want to remind everybody too, because I want more people to become a member of the channel. But if they haven't done so already, you guys got to remind, we have goals every day. And these are the goals for today. Today's goals, let's get to 100 likes. Can we get to 100 likes today, people? Can we do it? Can we get 100 likes today? We're at 15 already. That means 85 more likes to go. And we got about, 90 minutes. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy it. And I want to enjoy it with you guys. All right. Now, during the show, if you want, okay, if you are able to, and if you want, donations help this channel grow. And they help produce better content for you. Able to get good mics, upgraded camera equipment, all that kind of stuff, better produced, better quality shows. I have to admit, I was up till 3 a.m. last night working on a major deal that I'm hoping to announce on Monday. So when you guys donate to the channel, it goes to help a lot of things. So my hope is that on Monday, I can make a huge announcement to you guys. And so I hope that hope I can do that. So let's keep our fingers crossed that deal goes through. I'm hoping everything goes smoothly between now and Monday, that I can make a huge announcement on Monday morning. One of those announcements is going to be a few new podcasts coming over to the network. Maybe somebody merging with us. I'm just going to throw that out there. There might be somebody merging with Miami sports music. It's a big deal. Let's just put it this way. It's the biggest deal we've ever had, and I am super, super excited about it. Want to give a big shout out to Rob G with the $4 donation already this morning to kick us off. I like it, Rob. Way to go. Rob back in the building. He got his little cup of coffee this morning with the super sticker. Like it. Appreciate it, big guy. Choose fans, I want to merge. A-Rod says, Finside the NFL. Look, I'm not going to tell. Let's just say it's not who you might think it is. How about that? It's not who you think it is, but I think it's a pretty big deal. Anthony says, hi, Steven. What's up? What's up, guys? Yeah, it's a big deal, this merger. So let's just say that. If you guys want to donate and you don't do it through PayPal and you don't do it through Cash App and you want to do it through the YouTube Live Super Chat, okay? Let's see here, right there, right? If you guys want to do the YouTube Live Super Chat, there's 3 easy steps to do it. Step number 1, as you can see on the right here, what you can do is you see the little $sign at the bottom of the chat. You hit that little $sign there. The next thing that you're able to do is you would then hit step 2. You'd either hit Super Chat or Super Sticker, like my man Rob G just hit Super Sticker, right? And then in step 3, you would just rotate it as far out as you can go. You can go all the way up to 500 if you want to. But look, even $1, I say, always counts. So it is a big deal. So I appreciate the love you guys show every single day. And you guys can always do it through PayPal, MSMpodcastNetwork, or the Cash App. I want to thank you to my Finlaws for helping this channel grow, because it's only with your help that we're able to do that. So, yeah, big deal. So we'll definitely see about that. Anthony says, Steven, do you think the Dolphins might move to a base 4 or 5 defense like you see the Hurricanes running? See, Anthony already getting started with what we're doing today. I like it, Anthony. I like it. I'm going to answer your question first right here in a minute. But the first thing I got to do is I gotta play this, man, because I always got to do it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, and we are here on Dolphin Chat this morning. That's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to do a little bit of Dolphin Chat. Before I do get right into the Dolphin chat and I hit Anthony's question first, I do want to make sure you all know the NBA Finals started last night. That's right. Where are my NBA fans at? 118 to 105. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I hope I said that right. I think I did. Did not play for the Milwaukee Bucks. And if you look at game one stats, or he did play for game one. Giannis did play for game one. He had 35 minutes, 17 rebounds, 20 points, 4 assists, but I don't think it was enough to make a difference into the game. And then the Suns, look, man, Chris Paul's been taking over, right? Chris Paul, again, the leading scorer for the Phoenix Suns with 32 points in 37 minutes. It's a big deal. Estefan says, I like the merger, CBA, NBA, a.k.a. my favorite movie, Semi-Pro. I do like that. Good thing. Anthony says, honestly, I want the Phoenix Sun to win, and I see the Suns winning in 7 games. I'll be honest with you guys. I do not see this going 7 games. I don't in any way, shape, and form. I think it goes, I'm going to give it 6, but I'll be honest with you. I think it ends in 5. That's what I think. And I think, as Big Time says, CP3 is a beast. I think he dominates this NBA Finals, and the Suns get that elusive ring that is so missing from them. So that's what I think. I think Phoenix is going to straight dominate this NBA Finals, and I have to admit, I'm happy and I'm here for it because I think CP3 is going to show that you don't have to join a super team to get a championship, and I want to see Chris Paul get one. I really do. Think of everything he went through. Think about him. You guys, a lot of people don't remember. He almost got traded early in his career to the Lakers. And the NBA nixed it because they said it would be an unfair advantage. Now, this is at the time that New Orleans, when he was with them, was under, I guess, NBA ownership, I guess is the best way to put it. And so I don't think I don't think that that's the case. So it's going to be, that's going to be what it is, right? So, I look at it and CP3's been through a lot with Lob City, over with the Clippers, could never win one there. He's been on 3 or 4 other teams, but now he's in Phoenix at the end of his career, and everybody was like, hey, this is what's going to happen. He's going to end his career here. He's not going to do anything. And he's going to end up winning the championship. And he's going to be the leading scorer of the team at 16 plus years in the league. Guys, big deal. Big freaking deal. And big shout out to CP3. I am a big fan. Estefan said CP3 had multiple season-ending injuries. He deserves it. Hard work ethic. I like it. I agree. Big John did say yesterday, Suns in 5, 100%. Saxman J. Will predicts he thinks the merger is going to be inside the NFL joining NSM. I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to tell. But I will say this. It is not somebody that you would think of off the top of your head. That much I can tell you. Big John says, I just donated via Cash App. All right. Let me pull it up here, Big John. So that way I can give you the big shout out this morning. Like it. Big John with the $15 donation. Shout out to Big John, everybody. $15 donated to the channel this morning. We're on the board one time. Let's go. I like it, Big John. Super excited about that. Let's see here. I'm with you, A-Rod. I want Chris Paul to get a ring. I also want the Bucks to lose for what they did to my Heat. I ain't mad at you on that, Saxman. Carson says D-Book or CP3. CP3 all day. All day. Guys, look who it is. It's Fins Nation UK in the building. Oh, man, super excited. I was wearing your shirt yesterday, Wayne. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. I do want to give a big shout-out today to the guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, NorCal Dolphin Club. That's right. I'm talking about the Godfather himself. He sent me a few T-shirts, and I love it when I get stuff. And I had to wear Charlotte Dolphin Club. Shout out to Donna from Charlotte Dolphin Club. That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about the love of the fan clubs, and it's a big deal. So I love when I get mail. So it was cool kind of opening up all the stuff I got yesterday from the Godfather himself, Mark Angelo. Mark, I do have a surprise for you that I'm going to share on Twitter later from my family that I think you're going to like. Big John said, by the way, thank you for yesterday. Anytime, my guy. Anytime. Marcus J says, what's up, everyone? What's up, Marcus? What's up, my guy? How are you? All right. Pamela says, at NorCal, at Clackblackers, love NorCal Club. He's a pretty cool guy, Pam. He's a pretty cool guy, I must admit. All right. One last thing before I get to Anthony's question. Anthony, I promise you're the first question I'm going to get to today. I want to remind everybody, NHL finals are still going on, but I think they're about to end tonight. Tampa Bay has a commanding lead going into Game 5 of the NHL finals, and it's 3-1. I don't see the Canadiens coming back, the Montreal Canadiens coming back from this, and it looks like Tampa Bay is about to be back-to-back champions, and I think that's what it's going to be, man. Steven says, one of your theme tracks reminds me of the Gary Glitter Stadium song. I don't know what that is, Ragens Dolphins Maniac, so you need to inform me a little bit more. Saxman J. Will, Stephen D., I want to get that visor. How can I? Saxman J. Will, Charlotte Dolph Fan Club. Go look them up on Facebook. And you want to see Donna. Donna from Charlotte Dolph Fan Club. I want to say they're like $20. It could be, I'm not sure how much they are, but shout out to her. Go look them up and you can get one. I do love this. I do love this visor. I'm not normally a visor guy, but I do like it. It's crazy when you look at the Dolphins fan base in other parts of the country, except for Miami, because I'm on another stream usually, and he says the dominant fan bases are New York City, are Dallas and Miami. I think, and Dallas and Miami. Look, man, the fan base outside of Miami for the Dolphins and all the other teams, great, awesome, absolutely amazing. Miami football talk, BS, Dolphins 20-0. Love it. Love it, Chef Shu says. Raging Rock and Roll Part 2, known for saying, hey, a lot. I don't know if that's how he said hey, but I'm just predicting that's probably how he said hey. Estefan says, don't forget about Messing playing in the Copa title and the UFC fight card this weekend. Man, you have no idea how excited I am about the UFC card this weekend. I was going to do a stream, and the goals might still be I might be able to do that, but I'm going to be in New York City this weekend, at least for the day on Saturday. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a UFC stream for the Poirier-McGregor fight this weekend. But let me tell you, I've been waiting for this fight all year. And if you're a big MMA fan or a big UFC fan, Conor McGregor's back, baby. And I'm hoping that he knocks out Poirier. I don't know what's going to happen. I think Poirier is going to win, but a man can dream, right? I can dream, Angel. Angel, good morning, gents. Fins up. McGregor versus Poirier this weekend. Hashtag Clackblackers. Hashtag Dolphins Nation stand up. Give a big shout out to my guy, Angel Ortiz. He might have some big news with Miami sports music too. So you never know. You never know who is in it. Let's talk about the fight, Angel. Stephen D. Hey man, look, I'm all about it, man. I've told people all day that I am super excited for McGregor, this McGregor fight. Angel, I want to have you on tomorrow or maybe Friday, and we can get more into the fight in the morning. So let me know. All right, Anthony, as I promised, I'm going to get into Dolphin talk. So let's get into Anthony's question. First, A-Rod did ask, what are you doing in New York City? I'll be in town for the day fishing with my uncle. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming into town, and so we're supposed to be going to New York City on Saturday for the day because they've never been. So we're supposed to be leaving very early in the morning, and I'm hoping to be back like 7 o'clock. So if I get back as early as I think we might be getting, then I'm going to do a live stream here on the channel, hopefully with Angel, actually. That's not 100% in the books yet, but it all depends on how it is. So be on the lookout this weekend, maybe for an in stream. It's going to be awesome. AB says Connor's getting knocked out. No, he's not. No, he's not. Yeah, until GSP and Iceman Chuck Liddell return. Let's talk. Love it. Pamela says, let's talk about the fight for the SB. Hey, man, the Super Bowl. Love it. It's also my birthday weekend. Angel says, happy birthday, Angel. Everybody give Angel a happy birthday in the comments. Like it. All right, Anthony. Anthony, it's your turn. I promise it's your turn now. Steven, do you think the Dolphins, in terms of our defense, are going to be copying college football with a 4-2-5 defense as a base? I want to say I had this question posed to me yesterday. It might have been you or somebody else, but this is what I think. I think college football does a really good job of mirroring the future of what the NFL could be. And the reason that I say that is, if you remember, the Wildcat formation was huge in college football for years. And then the Dolphins obviously adopted it, and then other teams tried to adopt it and still do, right? And so what I think is you will see college football always being, what's the word I want to use? Innovative and trying to grow the game or trying to make the game a little bit different. And so that's what I see being the case, Anthony. I can't, I'm not going to say 100%, hey, a 4-2-5 defense as a base is what the Dolphins are going to run. But look at the players that we have, too. Jalen Phillips, Emmanuel Agba, the linebackers that we have, plus the secondary we have. I mean, it definitely could happen. Definitely could happen. So we'll have to see. I don't have quite a good answer for you yet. I want to see how the preseason shakes out, and then I think I'll be able to give you a better one. All right, so there's your question. Anthony says, to me, honestly, I think Conor McGregor is one of the most overrated UFC fighters in history. I prefer Khabib and Matt Hughes. Anthony, that's blasphemous. Don't you dare talk about Conor McGregor like that. I do love me some Conor McGregor. He's not my favorite. My favorite is John Jones. But you can't... Putting Conor McGregor and the word overrated in the same sentence, just not good. Not good. Yeah. Never. Never. Anthony Conor, definitely overrated, just a one-dimensional fighter. What? Y'all are crazy. No way. Duke. Guys, Australia's in the house. Give a big shout out to Australia. Super excited about that. Guys, we got 27 likes. We got 40 people watching. Hit that like button. Ronnie Brown was the Wildcat. That is true, 100%. A-Rod says it also depends on the offense that we face as well. Vic says, Chef Jew, good morning. You should apply for the Miami Dolphins headquarters kitchen. Chef, you need to promise me that one day you will make me some sort of dish that I can eat on air live, maybe at a tailgate or something. But I want to have some of your food, bro. I want to have some of your food. Angel says, thank you, Chef. It's not till Sunday, but I truly appreciate the love. Tune in for the soon-to-come MSM Fight podcast. Did Angel just drop some knowledge on you guys? Yes, Angel and I are working behind the scenes for a podcast, a Miami Sports Music Fight podcast. I'm hoping to make a major announcement with that. If not next week, the week after. So we're still trying to get all the particulars of that out the way. I got 1,000,001 things going on. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Miami football talk. Steven, do you think the Dolphins defense will be better, same, worse this year? I think it's going to be 10 times better this year. And let me tell you why, Miami football talk. I think that when you look at the Miami Dolphins, their defense automatically gets better with who they have on board, right? So if you look at, the people that look, let me reset myself. The reality is X-Man stand. And so when X-Man stays, that tells me everything I need to know that the Dolphins are going all in to try to win a Super Bowl this year, next year, and the year after. They think they have a team now to win. If they didn't, they would trade him. They would trade him. Mark my words, if the Dolphins trade him, they're not as 100% confident in this team this year. Maybe not next year, but this year. But I think they don't trade him, and I think it's because they think they have the team now to start making a run at this thing. That's what I think. So we'll have to see. Anthony says, that's your Connor fanboy coming out, Stephen, because Connor's a one-dimensional fighter. He only relies on market. He gets old. He gets wrestled and he gets out-wrestled and out-grappled all the time. Angel, I need you to put Anthony in his place about my man, Connor. Big John says, hey, Stephen, let me ask you a question in your opinion. Who is the worst coach in Miami Dolphins football history? That's easy. This is the easiest question I've been ever asked, Big John. Joe Philbin and Adam Gase are tied. I think they are the two worst head coaches in history. I really do. They are tied for different reasons. Joe Philbin, just horrible. Just horrible. Straight horrible. Angel says, put me on now. All right, I'm going to put the link in the chat for Angel. I didn't want to get people on just yet because I wanted to talk to you guys and hang out with you guys a little bit. Angel, this is for you. And later on, I'll bring more people on. But this is for Angel right now. So let me there you go, Angel. Go ahead and make that happen for you, buddy. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I think it's definitely Joe Philbin because he could not his communication skills and his personality was horrible. And then Adam Gase just thought he was hot dog duty, and he was not in any way, shape, and form. So I put them both as Duke says even better than last year because of Holland and Phillips. All day, baby. Let's see here. Anthony says, I have to disagree with you. I honestly don't think Xavier's going to stay with the way this front office runs the operations. I don't think they want to be paying one position that much money. Anthony, you've been disagreeing with me all morning, my guy, but that's okay. I like it. That's what we're here for. I want to hear people's opinions. Let's see here. Steven said the worst head coach was Satan. I understand people's hatred for Nick Saban, but let's get something straight. Nick Saban's failure here, when it's all said and done, he was not the worst head coach in Miami Dolphins history. He's not. And if he had made some of the better decisions, maybe if we had a better scouting department or a better medical staff at that time, maybe we would have made a different choice. I'm not saying he's the worst. I hate what he did to us. Don't get me wrong. And I think the reality, Pamela, is because he became the GOAT in college football, people are like, wow, what could have been with him here? And I understand that. But he's not the worst, unfortunately. Sean Tunzel says Cam Cameron. Cam Cameron was here for what? 1 year? And I just I don't think he's the worst head coach in Dolphins history, even if his track record might say it. So I mean, it would have to. I don't think it's Cameron. I think I would rather have Cameron over Joe Philbin any day of the week. That's just me. Pamela says, Clock Blockers, Dolphins talk. Satan screwed us for years with his picks. He was only here, 2 years? He wasn't here long enough to screw us royally over a long term. And the biggest screw job he gave us was getting Culpepper over Breeze. And the reality is there's people that say that Culpepper wasn't even the wrong pick. It was, hey, if we had to just let him sit a little bit longer and heal up more, maybe he would have been good. That's what I think. All right, real quick. I got my man Angel in the back here. Let me bring him in. What's up? What's up, my guy?
What's up, baby? Fresh back from vacation, and it's UFC fight weekend, the big fight.
All right, so let's kind of talk the UFC card. I was going to do this tomorrow, but hell, you're on now. We might as well talk about it. Before we get into Poirier and McGregor, do you know anything about the prelims or early prelims? Is there any fights that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, the whole entire fight card is completely stacked from top to bottom. I mean, this is usually Dana White does the big things when it comes on July because it's a big month for him. So he usually brings in a stacked fight card in the month of July, and this is it. It doesn't get any bigger than this stacked card. I mean, every fight is a big fight, has potential to be fight of the night on this card.
Well, one of my favorite fighters is on the card, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, I like Sugar Sean, man. I mean, he's the man, dude. Like he's the up and coming next big thing. I think he's still got some tools he needs to work on, but other than that, I mean, he's solid.
Well, let's address it, man. Bantamweight class is a fun weight class. That is a fun weight class to watch in the UFC.
Man, it's fast. It's basically Murderer's Row, man. They got a lot of fighters in there, but I usually say that 155-pound to 170-pounders is Murderer's Row. But we know who's at the top of the division at the 170-pound. You know, it's Usman. Nobody's really going to touch Usman at this point. You know, if Leon Rocky Edwards was to fight Usman, he'd get this demolished right now. Like, I mean, Nate Diaz pointed that out and exposed him for his weak chin. If he fought Masvidal, he'll get beat. So
former Dallas Cowboy NFL football player Greg Hardy is on the fight card this weekend. Yep. In the heavyweight class. He's 7-3, fighting
Tua Tagovailoa.
Say it again?
Tua Tagovailoa, something like that.
Well, I feel like maybe I should just root for him because it's Tua.
Yeah, man. That's a hard fight for
Greg Hardy.
For Hardy, because I think Tua Tagovailoa, this dude can throw. He can throw hands. I mean, he's heavy with heavy kicks.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Angel.
Am I breaking up?
Not a good spot. Right there. Better.
Right there. All right. So Tagovailoa's got good hands, good kicks. I mean, he's heavy. He's got that Samoan chin, bro. You know, it's Samoa, the Big Island. Yeah, he's got that chin, and it's gonna be hard for him to come up in there and.
Grand Attack says, "Wait, Tua's fighting, bro." After seeing Tua in the workouts this off season, bro, I don't want no problems with him. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say something about Tua though. The Dolphin fans are letting it down if they do not perform hakas before the game. We need to get in on that, baby.
All right, and then the big fight before McGregor and Poirier is Gilbert Burns and Stephen Thompson in the welterweight class, which is the co-main event. What do you see with that fight?
Man, Stephen Wonderboy you gotta love Stephen Wonderboy, dude. He's super nice. One of the nicest guys in combat sports.
He's got a great name. He's got a great first name.
He's very he's very versatile. The problem with him though is I don't know how tough his chin can stand. Gilbert Burns throws heavy punches, dude. Mm-hmm. And I mean, even though Stephen Wonderboy's on the road right now, it's kind of hard. Gilbert Burns is a monster. When Gilbert Burns is on, he's on. Let's see which Gilbert Burns we get. Would it be the one before he fought Usman?
Or the one after?
Or the one after.
Anthony asked, Angel, is there any young guys that are fighting in any division this weekend during the McGregor pay-per-view that we should be watching out for?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the card on hand right now, but I can tell you right now, for a fact, there is several younger fighters. They're usually in the early prelims and regular prelims. If they stack a card, you could always find, I tell you what, tune into the early prelims. I think they start around 6, I want to say.
6 p.m. on UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah.
And then the prelims themselves start at 8 p.m. on ESPN.
Plus,
and then the main event is at 10 p.m. on pay-per-view. Hey, if I'm able to get back from New York City early, you want to do an in stream this weekend?
Hey man, let's do it. Yeah, we talked about it. I'm all in. Let's do it. If you get back in time,
If I get back in time, yes. All right, now McGregor Poirier. Let's talk about this a little bit in detail. I am a huge McGregor fan. I love McGregor.
We know. The whole world knows.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I have no problem saying it. Okay. I also know that he's probably not going to win this fight.
Who, McGregor?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Dustin Poirier is pound for pound top 10 fighter in UFC right now, and I mean, he's that good. So unless McGregor comes out and is his old self, which I hope he is, fingers crossed, I don't see McGregor winning. But people are in here talking about McGregor's a one-dimensional fighter, and like this man didn't. He was the first man to hold 2 belts in the UFC. That counts for something, man.
I'm not the biggest McGregor fan. Okay,
I know that.
I know. I'm not.
But you also will give respect when respect's due.
I will give respect where respect's due. I mean, he is unequivocally probably one of the best fighters to come through the UFC. Hands down. There's no question about that at all. I mean, his knockout ratio is incredible, right? TKO ratio, whatever you want to call it. But I can't go against the Diamond, man. I like the Diamond. That's my boy, Dustin Poirier. I've trained with Dustin back in the day. Dustin is probably one of
the really? You trained with Dustin?
Yeah, the ATT back in the day.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, I mean, when I'm talking about back in the day, I'm talking about
like his early fighting days.
Yeah, like he was coming out and at the time GSP came to visit and I was there and I was able to train with GSP, which is probably the craziest thing. I got pictures and everything to prove. But the dude was Dustin is I mean, I like Dustin. Shout out to all the Louisiana Dolphins fans because he's from Louisiana originally. But he's the guy that you want to see, go out there and try to go for the belt, fight Charles Oliveira for that belt and all that stuff. But again, McGregor is amazing in comeback fights.
AB says he's not the first man to hold 2 belts. BJ Penn was. He was the first man to hold 2 belts at the same time.
At the same time, BJ Penn won multiple belts.
I should have been more clarifying on that. I'm sorry. But yes.
At the same time, he held 2 belts, and he was the only one to do it until the champ, whatever, the little dude. Henry
I know you. Huh?
Henry Cejudo, and then the heavyweight, Daniel Cormier, another heavyweight. DC. So,
but do you think, like Anthony asked, Angel? I'm not sure if you agree with my statement, but I think Conor is a one-dimensional and overrated fighter because he's only a knockout artist. The guy can't wrestle or grapple at all.
That's actually not true. That's not true. He's not one-dimensional.
Tell the people why. Tell the masses why.
That's absurd. He's not one-dimensional. He showed how many times, even Khabib is probably one of the toughest grappler type wrestlers, and he actually struggled with McGregor in the early parts of the couple of rounds there. I mean, he did. He struggled. McGregor kept getting up. So he's not one-dimensional. You see him, I mean, he did well again. He held down Chad Mendes when Chad Mendes was on top of him, beating him up, got himself up, and TKO'd Chad Mendes.
Yep.
So he's not one-dimensional. He's got great kicks, great hands. He has been working on his wrestling, and his jiu-jitsu game is getting way better. And that's the thing about MMA or combat sports in general is growth. If you don't continue to train and continue to grow and fix the problems that you have, you're not going to succeed.
I tell people all the time, what we see with John Jones is an anomaly. The man, how big, how he dominated. I think John Jones is the best fighter ever. That's just me.
Oh, he's the GOAT, hands down.
But I would also say he's more one-dimensional than Conor McGregor is. And by the way, I don't think he's one-dimensional. But I think he's more prone to, I'm going to stand straight up and I'm going to knock the hell out of you.
Well, I mean, again, he's another one that's not one-dimensional. I mean, if you look at it, he actually has wrestling background. I mean, he did wrestle, and some in college. I mean, he's but look at his family, though. Arthur Jones. Oh, he's got. Don't forget who this guy's family is.
Dude,
like,
I was I was at the Glover Teixeira John Jones fight here in Baltimore.
I know, I was there with you. Remember, I was there.
Bro, oh my God.
Yeah, bro. Like
to this day, it is hands down one of the greatest sporting events I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, being at a UFC event live is, if you haven't done that and the UFC comes to your town, you need to go.
I keep on forgetting that you were there.
Yeah, I was there, man. When they come anywhere near this area of the DMV,
which is not often,
I'm there. Like, I'm either, actually, if it comes to DC or Virginia, I'm probably officiating. So it's
AV says not one dimensional. How many submissions does Conor have? How many knockouts?
He's got multiple knockouts. He's got multiple TKOs. I don't. He hasn't done any submissions because it's never really gotten to that. Most guys try to stand and trade with Conor McGregor. But look at his early fights before the UFC.
Grand Attack says just because he has more knockouts doesn't mean he's one-dimensional. Agreed.
100% agreed.
It just means he's a badass. Shut your mouth. Stephen, John Jones, not one. I didn't say he was, but I would say compared to McGregor, that would be, I could see that statement then.
Well,
by the
remember,
way,
we can't really say that because he did take, I got to disagree with you there, Stephen. He did take
I'm
DC
not saying
down
he
multiple
is.
times. How many times did he take DC down? He took DC, who's probably the best wrestler at heavyweight, down multiple times.
Because John Jones is the best fighter of all time.
Of all time.
In my opinion.
Of all time.
And that includes Chuck Iceman, that includes, the Gracies, that includes
no comparison. Not even close.
Yeah, like
you want to talk about a one-dimensional fighter? That's
Tank Abbott was one-dimensional.
Chuck Liddell.
Tank Abbott,
one-dimensional. Rampage, one-dimensional. All these guys.
But you know what though?
I love Rampage.
Rampage, that man could talk some smack, and I was there for it every time.
Pride.
My favorite Tough, the Ultimate Fighter was Tough 10 when it was Rampage versus who's the other guy?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. You just because you put it in the spot now. I can't. Rashad Evans. There it is.
Rashad Evans.
Yeah.
That was the best Ultimate Fighter.
That was the Kimbo Slice.
That was the Kimbo Slice one, baby. Now, here's what's funny. You could say Kimbo's a one-dimensional fighter, or was, right?
He was, but he became.
But that man could also get on the ground. He was so surprised when he learned it.
Right.
When he finally learned it. I mean, I'm just saying. I wasn't messing with Kimbo Slice. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I'm very excited about this fight. I'm very excited about what's to come. I think, again, McGregor is dangerous when he's old McGregor, coming out to Notorious B.I.G. site on the return. You know what I mean? What I dream of on Saturday,
Angel? I dream of Conor doing his walk. That's all I want to see on Saturday, baby.
Yeah.
I just want to see him do his walk at the end of the fight.
And you're probably going to get that, Conor. At least see what happens at the weigh-ins when they go face to face.
That's tonight, right?
Yes, tonight.
Or no, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
No, it's tomorrow.
Thursday
It's Friday.
night.
Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday.
I thought they do it.
No, they weigh in on Friday and they fight
my
Saturday.
bad. You would know better than me, Mr.
Yeah. Weigh-ins are usually on Friday and they fight Saturday.
For those of you who don't know, Angel doesn't like to talk about it much, but I'll say it for him. He is a licensed. How do you say it? Licensed.
I'm a professional referee in combat sports here in the state of Virginia, and I retired professionally from combat sports. I fought all three combat sports: Muay Thai, boxing, and MMA. Mostly MMA, but yeah.
So let's just say if y'all have a problem, I'm sending Angel up there to deal with it.
No.
You want no problem.
I want no problems. I'm peaceful. I still train and still coach guys. I just over at Winchester Boxing and Freedom MMA. Shout out to those guys. But I really I'm just humble.
Hey man, I'm super excited. I guess we'll say it now. I guess we'll announce it now. You and I are working behind the scenes. You are going to be hosting your own MMA show, which I'm super excited about.
Our MMA show. It's our MMA show, baby. Miami Sports Music. It's going
Miami
down.
Sports Music. Yes. And I'm super excited that you're going to be hosting that. And I'm excited to see what you're going to do. It's going to be, I've been from day one, I wanted an MMA show on the platform. And so I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we could wait to drop the name, or we could do it now. I don't really care. Either way, but it's going to go down. I am very excited about it. It's going to be a very interactive show. It's going to be live, and people tune in, chime in, talk. Let's get it in. Let's have serious discussions. Let's go.
What I like about it too is what you're talking about, right? Like I'm a fan. You lived it. So when you give. I might not agree with you about Conor McGregor, but we can argue about it. But what you have to say at the end of the day holds more weight than me, because you've been in an octagon, you've been in a ring, you understand. Hey man, this is what happens in a 5-minute round, and this is what you have to do. And I don't think people understand. Like, real quick, let's kind of talk about it. And I don't want to. Excuse my language. I'm about to drop some bad words here.
Let's go.
I don't want to drop a shit show on boxing, but I'm not a big fan of boxing anymore, because I don't think that boxing did enough to adapt to the way that I want to watch combat sports.
Yeah, and that's
especially
boxing's a thing of the old of our generation, our older generation. And I love boxing. I think boxing today is starting to make a slow, steady comeback, but
because of crap fights, man. I'm Jake Paul. Come on, bro.
Well, I know what the Paul brothers are doing. I'm not a fan of theirs. I don't follow YouTubers. It's really not my thing.
But he is growing the sport.
But he's helping.
More people are watching.
Well, the one thing that he's doing is he's creating this thing with promoters to pay their fighters. So it's showing that, hey, you can make money in combat sports, because if you know anything about professional mixed martial arts, they're not really making a lot of money.
They're not.
Unless you're a big name like McGregor.
And Dana White gets crapped on all the time for it.
Yeah, and that's the thing that the Paul brothers are trying to do. They actually have good intentions with all this shit. They know that they're not legit fighters. They know that they're not, but they'll train hard enough to, they're both athletic, so they'll train hard enough to, fight a big name guy and make a shit ton of money, and then point it out to guys like Dana White or whoever, say, hey, you're not paying your fighters enough. Your fighters.
Well, somebody brought up a good point to me, right? So they said, if you look at boxing, there's so much money in the pay-per-view, and these fighters are getting paid millions of dollars, right? And they are. But they say that's the main event. If you look at the undercard, they're getting paid crap.
Right.
And if you go to UFC, granted, the main event's not making as much money as a main event in boxing, but the undercard fighters are making a lot more than the undercard in boxing.
Right.
So they're like, it evens out if you think about it. So I understand Dana White gets crapped on. Let me ask you, Dana White getting crapped on about it, like AB is in here, Dana White is a joke, doesn't want to take care of his fighters. I don't necessarily agree with that.
That's not true.
And so why is that a misconception, though, for Dana White?
Okay, well, Dana White actually gives a big platform for guys that would otherwise not have one. I mean, it's one of those things where, the UFC is the pinnacle of combat sports in the entire world, but mostly in the United States. I mean, ONE FC is starting to come up big in Asia, but again, they pay their fighters accordingly. Bellator tries to do the same thing. They bring in the older fighters from the UFC and they try to pay them a little more money. But Dana White does take care of his fighters. To say that he doesn't take care of his fighters is absurd. I mean, plane tickets are paid for, loved ones are brought in free to fights. The UFC fighters get a lot of stuff, man. Plus they get a lot of free stuff from Venom, which is now their big corporate sponsor, and a bunch of other stuff. So they get taken care of. It's the financial stuff, the money in itself, unless you're a big name. Look, a lot of these guys that come into the UFC, they're not really selling tickets. They're not really marketing. Nobody really knows who they are until they make an impact.
UFC doesn't have to, though. That's the best part about UFC. UFC is the draw. which I love. So Anthony says, Angel, I think MMA technically is still in its infancy, so it's still going to take time to evolve in terms of the pay. I disagree.
I can agree with that.
You can? Tell me why.
I can agree with that. To a certain extent, yes, Anthony. I to a certain extent, I agree with that because boxing's been around for, hundreds of years?
Yeah.
Or pugilism in general. But MMA, Vale Tudo, originated during the Pancrase times, but Pancrase and all that stuff. But it really didn't make a name until the 70s, and Bruce Lee brought that out and all the Brazilian greats came around. And then in the early 90s is when it made an impact.
Angel, AB's calling you out. He says, Angel, what are you talking about, man? Plane tickets are paid for? Yeah, of course, as they should be. Every fighter says that, but you two don't agree. I'm not sure what he means by that last part.
I don't know what he means by that. I just, as it should be. Okay, so but you just hinted on one thing that Dana White does out of 100 things that he does for his fighters. It's part of the promotional thing. Like if you've never promoted a fight, you wouldn't understand. I promote fights.
So let me ask you, Angel, what goes into promoting a fight? What are the obstacles you have to encounter?
Okay, so you got to pay the commission, the state or wherever you're at. You got to pay for the officials. You got to pay for, the advertising, the marketing, the promotion, which in the UFC case is millions. You got to pay
medical bills if somebody gets hurt.
Insurance is ridiculous, and every state requires insurance differently. They also require the fighters to have blood tests, blood work, pathogens, and some states require drug tests, so on and so forth. You have to pay for all that if you're the promoter. Now, in the beginning stages of fighting, the fighter takes on that responsibility. When he's starting out, the fighters take on that responsibility. When you get to a promotion like LFA, like UFC, like ONE, like Pride, like Bellator, so on and so forth, you get the promotion pays for it. So it's a lot of stuff. You get hotel accommodations, food stuff. You get a lot of stuff, man.
It's little things that add up that make
pay is the thing that's the big issue. And of course it should be. Fighters should get paid more money. It's you're stepping out there into the cage to potentially get hurt really bad or even killed. You don't play combat sports. So at that high level, you have to have the right pay. So I get it. If you're a big name like Conor McGregor, let me tell you, Conor McGregor sells tickets. Why are thousands of people going to tune into this fight this weekend? It's because they want to see what the hell Conor McGregor is going to do.
Anthony says, Angel, but the one thing I don't like about Dana White is he found Khabib during the whole incident with Conor, yet during the promotion of the fight. I don't know what you're trying to say there.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Anthony.
Anthony says, because remember, Conor threw a barricade at Cubby's bus and injured one of the people on the bus, and Conor didn't get suspended or fined. To me, that's all marketing, man. Yes. That's all. Like if
that's selling the fight, bro. Let's be out. Let's keep it real. That's selling the fucking fight. That is selling the fight. That is 100% selling the fight. Like if you're going around and you do stupid shit, Conor McGregor was good before that. He sold fights. These guys, and notice, a lot of these guys now are trying to follow the Conor McGregor platform because that's how they're going to make money. Sugar Sean O'Malley. He's great at
I'm telling you right now, if you guys are not a UFC fan but are interested in watching the fight card this weekend, make sure at 10 p.m. when the pay-per-view comes on, you guys are watching that first fight because Sugar Sean O'Malley, in my opinion, has the potential to be one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC. He's already there, in my opinion.
Yeah. You got a lot of these guys. Listen, there's a lot of up-and-coming fighters on this card that you guys are going to enjoy. Watch the card from the early prelims to the stack. You will not be disappointed. There's going to be a lot of great fights, some TKOs, some submissions, a lot of high-level fighting going on. It's good, man. It's good.
Okay. Last question for you, not related to MMA. I appreciate you coming on and talking about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
Who's the worst head coach in the history of the Miami Dolphins?
Oof.
And why? Now, just so you know, my answer was Philbin and Gase are tied. for different reasons.
Yeah. You know, I hate Saban.
Everybody says that. That's like the go-to. We hate him because of what
I respect his college stuff, but I hate him as the Dolphins coach for just leaving because he didn't get the quarterback he wanted. That's some spoiled bitch shit. I can't follow that. But I just can't, bro. Like I just can't follow that shit. Like that's soft. That's bullshit. But if you look at statistically, I mean, yeah, man, Gase is horrible. And look what he's doing with the Jets.
Well, look what he did with the Jets.
Look what he did with the Jets. Good God.
To me, I always find it hilarious because, like, Adam Gase was so bad that they fired their GM. They left him, and then they said, hey, you can be the interim GM. You gave a blind man keys to the car to drive? Bruh.
I'm not even worried about the damn.
I'm like, come on, man.
And I'm not worried about
I halfway feel bad for Jets fans because it's like, man, you guys don't even stand a chance with him as your head coach.
Yeah.
You know? It's funny because it's funny. Everybody says Nick Saban. Nick Saban, I think, is the go-to, and a lot of people say Cam Cameron too. But for me, I think Philbin was because I would take Cameron over Philbin personally. I think Cameron just didn't know how to respect his players. Philbin was just awkward as hell. And
I'm going to say
no
this.
communication.
I did like Dan, the man, there for a little bit when he came on. Dan interim head coach.
Bro, I have to admit, I'm excited that he's in Detroit, bro.
I was hoping it would have been him, but I'm happy.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of his press conferences so far in Detroit? They're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean he's
a character.
Yeah, he's a character, and I like it, man. I mean, somebody even made a song about the dude. It's crazy when he was coach for the Dolphins. It's crazy. I don't know who did it, but they were playing it in the Nova Doll fans. Shout out to them.
Cap for Life says Adam Gase is working as an offensive coordinator at a high school. Facts, bro. Yes, I announced that on the show last week, I think, or whatever. He at his school where he went to high school at. He is the offensive coordinator.
Damn, he's not even the head coach of a high school team? Wow.
I think by that alone, maybe Adam Gase takes the cake as the worst head coach.
That right there sold it. If you go back to your old high school alma mater, you can't even head coach, and you coach in the NFL? Bro, trash.
Trash, bro.
Basuda.
I said trash, bro.
Trash, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's
all right, man. Hey, where can people find you on social media? And there were a lot of more questions that I didn't get to, but I know people want to ask you questions. Where can they find you on social media for you to ask the questions and interact with them?
Man, you can find me at Angel Ortiz MMA on just about everything, except for Facebook. There you can find me as well as Angel Ortiz MMA.
I think the best way, if you want to ask Angel a question, tag him on Twitter, ask the question, and Angel will answer it.
Absolutely.
And then
Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'm on all of them.
And then maybe Saturday, I'll text you and let you update you throughout the day. So guys, be on the lookout for that. And then also, I think next week we're going to make the official announcement of everything and come out with the logo and all that. So it's going to be hot. It's going to be fire.
It's going to be an interactive. I want to interact with you people. I want to interact with the fans. I want to talk. I want to smack talk. I want to do it all. I want all you guys to be part of it.
AB says, when does the show start? It's probably going to start last 2 weeks of July. Not this week, not next week, but maybe the week after. Maybe next week. I'm not sure. But I got so many.
We got to talk about what happens this weekend.
I know, bro. Well, I might have you on. Are you going to be available Monday morning?
For you, I'm always available, Stephen D.
See, that's Angel. That's why I love Angel. All right, bro. I love you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
Fins up.
Hey, fins up. Let's go. You see.
I like it. Like it, my guy. Be good.
Be good.
All right, guys. That was Angel Ortiz, who's going to be hosting the new Miami Sports Music Combat Sports Show. Super excited about that. It's going to be awesome. Doing big things over here at the network. And if you guys want to help grow the network, there's so many things going on. And we need a lot of help. graphics, video editing, all that kind of stuff. So when you guys donate to the channel, here, or here, it's a help. So please donate to the channel. It helps the channel grow. We have way too many things that we're doing. And I don't mean way too many things, but we have a lot of new content coming out in the next 6 weeks. And I think you guys are going to love it. I know you guys are going to love it. And as football season starts coming around, it's going to be big. Anthony asked, Steven, do you have anybody covering the Hurricanes Panthers for Miami Sports Music? Not officially yet, but with this merger, I am hoping that is taken care of a little bit, or at least the beginning stages of that, Anthony. So I will, on Monday, like I said, we're going to announce the merger, hopefully. There's a few more things that need to happen, but there was a verbal agreement last night. And so once everything kind of gets on paper, I think you guys are going to like it. I think it's going to be a big deal. So be on the lookout for that merger. And it's going to be a big deal. So appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Pamela says, DWA, go Dolphins. Love it. Great show. Can't wait, Steven. About time, Steven. Love it. Love you, Cap for Life. You're my guy. Let's see here. Angel, can we train with you, my G? Hey, hit him up on Twitter. You never know. Grand Attack says, what do you think of those delusional fans thinking that the Pats are finishing over us this year? It's delusional. Hey, NorCal, my guy. Shout out to you, big homie. I got your shirts. I have some videos that I'm going to post on social media to share with everybody, and I'll tag you in it. It'll be for you. Yeah, my family recorded some videos for you. I meant to post it on here this morning. I never got a chance to kind of upload them or anything, but I think you're going to like it. It's going to be awesome. Grand Attack getting on Delusional Patriots fan. Guys, Delusional Patriots fan is the resident Patriots fan here. And we don't kill him. He's very nice. He talks trash, but he is the guy. So don't kill him too hard. Always fun times here. Grand Attack and Delusional Patriot fans always going at it. Like how the Pats fan finishing over us, even when the Bills in. I'm not sure. Irving with the $2 donation. Shout out to you, Irving. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you're having a great morning, man. That's 3 donations for the day. The goal was 25 single donations. So let's go. Let's pick it up. So we had 2, I believe, on here. We had 1 on Cash App. So guys, donate to the channel. Let's go. Let's get this channel to grow. Cap for Life, Angel, can't wait for the show, bro. Mark says, oh shoot, nice shirt, bro. Hey man, some guy named Mark Angelo, maybe you've heard of him, the Godfather, you come to me on the, yes, that guy sent me a package full of shirts, and yeah, man, they're pretty awesome. My family fits pretty much into everything. There's a couple of shirts that were doubles that I'm going to give out as prizes here on the show. So yeah, we got some big stuff going on. Hey, want to remind everybody too, if you have not done so already, you need to go check out my girl, my sister from another mister, The Freak Show, episode 1, currently airing on Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, the YouTube channel. It's awesome. So that's going to be a big deal. Make sure you guys go check that out. And we're going to be able to do that. Irving said, are some of the proceeds still going to Surfside? No, not currently. So all the proceeds from last week, they are. We raised over $650, I think it was, for Surfside, the displaced families at Surfside, as well as the first responders there at Surfside. Solo just got back in a day ago, and we talked last night, and so we're going to be figuring out some stuff. So my hope is that we'll have something going here in the next within the next week of how we're going to use those funds and help these people out or help the first responders out. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, make sure you guys go check out the Freak Show. Griffin Van Nest, Danny Johnson, Caitlin Gumbar, Chris Barker, and Freaky, which is Doll Freaky's daughter, Mia, are the guests on the show. It was pretty awesome. Make sure you guys go do that. It's great. Go like it. Go share it. Go watch it. It's good stuff, guys. All right, what do we got here as we are moving forward? Let me bring up here. Shout out to Cap for Life. He says, you got me, damn it. Shout out to Cap for Life with the $5 donation. Love it, guys. Love it. Let's keep them going, man. That's 4 donations on the day. We need 21 more single donations to reach our 25 single donation goal. As you guys know, every day we always have the goal here, and that's 100 likes and 25 single donations. We're at 39 likes. We're at 4 donations. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's get up the donations. Let's get up that like button. Let's share this morning show. Let's do it. Come on. You guys can do it. I know you guys can. All right. NorCal, that's Nick Diaz territory. Yeah, hey, look, man. NorCal's all up in Cali. Going to Cali. I love it, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure also, if you have not signed up to become a new YouTube member of the channel, let's go. Want to talk to you guys about that. Also, want to remind everybody too, I want to hear your questions. Use the hashtags below, hashtag Dolphin Chat, hashtag Clock Blockers. So make sure you guys do that. Use the hashtags. It definitely helps out when I'm wanting to read a question or answer a question from you guys. So make sure that you guys do that. So make sure you use the hashtags below, hashtag Dolphin Chat, hashtag Clock Blockers, right here on YouTube Live. And I just got an announcement on Twitter from Adam Beasley about the Miami Dolphins. Let's figure out what it is. All right. Miami Dolphins announced the training camp schedule. Let me share the screen here so you guys can see this. And let me change the screen. All right. All right. So all practices are opens at the Baptist Health Training Complex in Miami Gardens. So wow. Open practices, public training. This is awesome, guys. This is freaking awesome. So Saturday, July 31st at 10:10 a.m. It will open for the public August 2nd, August 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. The 8th and the 18th. Okay, what do these? I want to know what these say. Why do these have stars next to them? Let's go figure that out. I'm going to go look into why those have stars. But look, that's pretty cool. It'll be at their new training facility at the stadium. So make sure you guys do. That's awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Hey, shout out to Angel with the $10 donation, everybody. Shout out to Angel. That's 5 donations on the day. Let's go. 20 more donations to go. And that is at 41. So let's make it happen, guys. We 41 donations, which means we're at 59 or 41 donations. 41 likes. 42 likes now. So that's yeah. Let's make it happen, guys. That's 58 donations. We need to go. Cap for Life. Alex Dono for MSM. Miami Sports Music Show. Hey, look, I love Alex. Alex is the guy. Let's see here. So, I like how I just did that. Let me stop sharing the screen. We'll do that. And I like how the did it. Clock Blockers practice game. Hey, man, maybe Maybe that could be the case. Maybe that's inside the stadium. This is the practice games against the Atlanta Falcons. Got it. The practices against the Atlanta Falcons. Got it. So that'll be interesting. We will see there. All right. Trying to figure everything out here. 43 likes. Angel, looking forward to seeing you in November. Fins fan for life. Awesome. Marcal, AB, I could live anywhere, but I'm happy here living on my mountain. NorCal Dolphin Club is 200 plus strong. The mountain man. Maybe we stop calling you the Godfather. No, the Godfather is your name, but we could also call you the mountain man. The mountain man, NorCal. Like it. All right, guys, let's do Dolphin chat, man. I want to take your questions. I want to hear from you. Remember to donate to the channel. We have 5 donations on the day. Come on, guys. 25 donations is the goal. So let's go. Let's get those donations in. It helps the channel grow. But I want to hear your questions. I want to use your hashtags. And I want to go from there. All right. So stop sharing and move over here. And let's get to the questions. All right. So back to why our defense will be better than the O will be better. So why our defense will be better? Because O will be better. Do you think you're saying that our defense, Pam, is going to be better because our offense is going to be better? Look, here's the thing. Let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about playing time. I know for years that the offense could not stay on the field to help the defense out. And I always said that that's a downfall for a defense. If they are on the field for a majority of the game, they're going to get tired. I don't care how hard you practice. I don't care how hard you play in that Miami Heat. It's a big deal. So, I'm excited about that. But I think in order for our offense to be effective or our defense to be just as effective, they have to be rested. In order for that to happen, our offense has to have clock time. They have to kill some clock. And they have to control the ball and be, have good ball management. And I think that those are things that you're going to have to see in order for this team to be very effective. So we'll see. Marcus J says, who on the bottom of a roster do you see possibly balling out in preseason games? All right, well, let's look at the Miami Dolphins roster, shall we? And let's figure it out. Here, what I really need to do is probably depth chart. All right, let me share the screen here. All right, let's look. This is ESPN's Miami Dolphins depth chart, right? And so I will say that, looking at the depth chart here, somebody who's going to ball out on offense, that is a name that I think we need to look at more. Is it okay to say Lynn Bowden? Right? I think Lynn Bowden's going to have a big year. And I understand people are like, well, he's got to make the team first, but I think he's a lock to make the team. I really do. And so, guys, I have to admit that I think Lynn Bowden, to answer your question, Marcus, is the guy that I'm looking at on the schedule. On this roster. And to me, he is at the bottom of the roster because the wide receiver room is so stacked. It's so stacked, right? And so I think Lynn Bowden is definitely, one of those guys. Devontae Parker, Fuller, Waddle, Preston Williams, and then Bowden. Bowden is the 5th or 6th wide receiver there. So, that's a good one. Malcolm Brown, he says, if you ask the Godfather, he thinks Malcolm Brown is going to be the guy there. So, he thinks Malcolm Brown's going to have a baller year. I'm not sold on it yet. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but, look, that's what I see here. Here's a guy I want to see in the preseason, DJ Fluker. I want to see DJ Fluker in the preseason. And I understand he's a guard, right? I understand he plays the offensive line, and that's kind of what you get. I don't want to hear his name, and at the same time, I do want to hear that he's doing a great job. So I want to see Fluker and how well he plays in the preseason, because if he's somebody who's a stopgap or a stopgap guy and can hold defense, I mean, dude, he does nothing but help the depth of our offensive line to a T. So Fluker is somebody that I'm definitely interested in seeing more of. So we'll have to see there. Pamela says Dolphins chat. Pamela, look at the bottom of the screen. Dolphin chat. Everybody, Dolphin chat. I'm just messing with you, Pam. I love you, Pam. Pam, I trust Flo and Greer, so in the end, I think anything they plan will work out. Delusional Patriots fan, Malcolm Brown isn't on the Rams for a reason. Maybe he just needed a change. That's always a possibility. Gaskins, best running back, hands down. Like it. Hey, Delusional Patriots fan, I do have a question for you, though. Are there any podcasts, are there any YouTubers like us, like me, that does stuff for the Patriots? I'm interested to know that. Do you know if there are any YouTubers like me for the Patriots? Anthony says, those guys I want to see ball out at receiver are Cole and Merritt. Look, Kirk Merritt is great, right? Like, the idea of what Kirk Merritt can do is a big deal. Cole. I think it'll be interesting to kind of see, right? So, I want to see Kirk Merritt make the team. I don't think there's a roster spot for him, Anthony. I don't think there's a roster spot. Australia, Duke asks, will Nick Needham make the team? Look, I'm not sure if Nick Needham will make the team. Guys, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, and also donate to the channel. Let's go. Donate. We got 5 donations today. Can we double that donations in the next 5 minutes? Let's go. I'll tell you what. If you donate $5 or more to the channel in the next 5 minutes, I will send out free stickers. Worldwide Dolphins Club and NorCal Dolphin Club to any to here. How many I have here? I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I will send out NorCal Dolphin stickers to the next 5 people who donate $5 or more in the next 5 minutes. Let's go. Come on, guys. Donate to the channel. My guy. And the 2 highest people that donate the highest amount, I will add 1 extra sticker. The Worldwide Dolphins fans. Worldwide Dolphin Fan Club. This go great on your car. Or in your man cave like me. All right, let's go. Donate. All right, what was the question? Nick Needham. Nick Needham, I think, is he's somebody that's actually going to be a big person for this secondary. I do think Nick Needham makes the team. I don't see Nate Holley making the team. I don't see Trill Williams making the team. Where's the other corner? Terrell Bonds doesn't make it. That's kind of what I see there. EM says Needham will definitely make the team. I agree, 100%. I think he will. Delusional Patriots fan. There are some, but honestly, I hate them. There's one other than the people affiliated with the new organization. So basically, Delusional Patriots fan, what you're saying is that Miami Dolphins YouTubers are the shiznit. They're pretty awesome people. That's why you're over here, because we have amazing content. I get it. I understand. Let's see here. Pamela says, Nick Needham has some great flashes, and I expect him to make it. He said, read my question. All right, Miami football talk, man. So demanding. I love you, man. Foster is a great receiver. You can look it up and talk about it. I think he had something like an average of 20 yards per catch for something. Well, let's look at Foster, shall we? Robert Foster. Played with Buffalo in 2018 and 2019. Played with the Washington Football Club in 2020. And let's see here. 13 games played for the Bills. In 2018, he had 27 receptions. 2019, he had 3 receptions. In 2020, he had 2 receptions. Yes, averaging 18 to 20 yards per catch. But not a lot of reception. 5 receptions in the last 2 years. Not including, just not a lot of receptions at all. So, I don't know. He had 3 touchdowns in 2018. He showed a flash in 2018, but that was about it. I don't know what happened with Buffalo that it just didn't work out there. Robert Foster is Preston Williams' replacement. I don't know about that. Bryant Benito Jones is my guy. I have to see that. I got a text message here. All right, we're seeing somebody had donated to the channel. Let's go. Love it. Let's see here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Miami Football Talk. So demanding. That's all right, man. I love you, big guy. Let's see here. I also listened to Dan from the Bills and Tom Grossi. I need a Marcus J, EM Dolph fan, and Great One DeVore to hit me with their sizes and Addy. Hey, Marcus J, EM Dolphin fan, and Great One DeVore hit up the Godfather. Pamela says, hashtag clock blockers. Need them. Okay, I already read that one. Joseph Bryan says, EM, he's going to surprise a lot of people. Marcus J says, Dolphin Chat, there are a lot of reasons our defense can improve next year. One reason is the regress of X. Says, worst comes to worst, do you think we can stay top 5 if X leaves or holds out? If he holds out, yes. By the way, I fully expect him to hold out. Angel Ortiz says, I want my stickers. Hey, man, donate to the channel. If you donate to the channel in the next 5 minutes, $5 or more, you will get some stickers. Worldwide Dolphin fans. I got NorCal Dolphin Club stickers. These are pretty tight. These are dope. Let's go. Let's see here. What else? What do you think the worst record we can get next year? Whew, that's a loaded question, Grand Attack. What's the question? Is the worst record we can get to make the playoffs? Or what's the worst record we can get? Because if you had to ask what the worst record we can get to make the playoffs, I think it's 12 wins. I don't think we make the playoffs with anything less than 12 wins. I also think that anything less than 11 wins is a true failure of the season. If we win 11 games and just miss the playoffs, I would be upset, and I would be very disappointed. But depending on how some of those losses were, I might be able to say, you know what, we improved upon last year. But it would have to be we lost on a couple of questionable calls that had nothing to do with our team, and we played some great games and we got screwed, right? Which I hope is not the case. So, that's kind of what I see from them this morning, or from this year. Pamela says, I hope the choices to make the team are really hard. #depth. Worst record this season, no less than 10 wins. Mike Sensible says, good morning, Stephen D. What's up, Mike? What's up, my guy? NorCal says 11-6 gets a playoff spot, but Finns will be 13-4. I just want to let everybody know, what have I been saying now for 2 weeks? 13 wins the Dolphins are going to get, and the number 2 seed. Keep the receipt. 13 wins and the number 2 seed for the Miami Dolphins this year. Mark my words. Take it to the bank. Delusional Patriots fan. For my troll question, what happens if the Jets beat the Dolphins in week 2? Well, Delusional Patriots fan, that's not going to happen. That's one. But if that for some reason did, it's just not going to happen. I'm not even going to answer that, Delusional Patriots fan. Not going to answer that. Because it's not going to happen. In any way, shape, or form. And if it does happen for any reason, I will then answer it in that week on why it happened, Delusional Patriots fan. But that's not going to happen. Grand Attack says, yeah, we need to make the playoffs, but I think the worst we can do is 10-7, and the best is 13-4. NorCal says, I believe, or Pamela says, I believe. Facts. Only team better is the Chiefs. Grand Attack, if the Jets beat us, we're still going 16-1. All day. All day. I like it. I like it, guys. Hey, guys, donate to the channel. Helps the channel grow. You guys can use PayPal. You guys can use Cash App. Let's go. Let's do it. Definitely need to make that happen, and can only do it with your help. All right, guys. Honestly, I really have to start wrapping up the show. My kids are home today, and I got to do my dad thing. I got to put my dad cape on and make sure that these kids are not bothering my wife, who has to work the real 9 to 5. So make sure you guys like the podcast this morning, like the morning show. Tomorrow's Thursday. Gonna have I think what I'm going to do, so just so everybody knows, I recorded a pretty cool interview yesterday with Bad Bruno and Solo D. Bad Bruno is a punk rock band who did the Miami Dolphins fight song. You guys can go look that up on YouTube. It's pretty cool. And I was able to get them and Solo D on a call together, and that was pretty cool. I think you guys are going to like that. So I think I'm going to play that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. It's awesome. Delusional Patriots fan says, for my serious one, I want to see Tua consistently drive the ball with accuracy. No trolls. Same concerns with Mac. We'll have to see, my guy. Let's see here. Grand Attack. NorCal says, Tua 34 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 4,200 yards. Malcolm Brown 10 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. Finn sweep pats and 13-4. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. Keep the receipts here, people. Good luck with the kids. You know it's not babysitting your kids. It's spending quality time with them. I didn't say babysitting. Did I say babysitting? I said I have to go do my dad thing. That's what I said. I have to go put on my dad cape. I am looking forward to spending some quality time with them. It'll be fun. I've been so wrapped up since I got back from vacation, and it's Wednesdays, so super excited about hanging out with them. My kids are my world. Guys, please donate to the channel. I'm not going to be up here for these few hours to be like, hey, guys, I bet y'all can't do $10.01. Hey, guys, I bet y'all can't do $10.02. So I'm expecting my people today to donate to the channel. Also, I need some new people to the channel. I need some new members. Where are my new members at? Let's go. So become a member of the channel, and definitely want to see you up here. Love you guys. Steven, unchain them kids and get off the air. I love you guys. You guys are great. Pamela says, my kids are at work. Great show, Stephen D. Fins up all day, every day. Hashtag trust the process. I am, man. I am trusting the process. Definitely doing that. You guys are the best fans in the world. I need y'all to know that. Your support every day means the world to me, and I can't do this without you. I can't be the podcast network that I want to be without you. I know that my internet connection seems a little funky right now. There we go. It's getting a little bit better. Just want to remind you guys, got a lot of things going on. Monday should have a big announcement about a possible merger between me and a pretty big entity. I don't want to say person because it's an entity. It's a whole bunch of people. And got to give a big shout out to Angel Ortiz. His MMA show is going to be debuting here in the next couple of weeks. I'll have more information on that. And I will also say about this merger, when it happens, there will be a podcast coming on that will have a former NFL football player as well as Miami Dolphin part of the network now. So it's a big merger. It's a huge merger. So want to remind you guys to keep doing what you're doing. If you're not going to be good, be great. And it's going to be awesome, guys. And so when you donate to the channel, you help the channel grow. Donate. Let's go. Help the channel out. Use PayPal, use Cash App, MSM Podcast Network. Love you guys. Be good. Cameron says, big things happening at MSM. Cameron on vacation. Cameron will be here on Friday. He'll be live from Wrigley Field. That'll be fun. Rob G says, great show, brother. Mike Sensabaugh says, I hope the merger's with the fish tank. Hey, man, just keep watching. You never know who the merger is going to be with, but I'm going to keep pumping it up, and I'm going to keep making you guys happy with some amazing content every day, all day, right here on the #1 podcast network, the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network, guys. A podcast network made for the fans, by the fans. And remember, every morning at 8:30 a.m., Monday through Friday, Clock Blockers, the #1 Miami fan morning show. Can't do it without you guys. So make sure you guys go do that. And also, guys, go check out The Freak Show. The first episode is up on the YouTube channel. Want to make sure you guys know that. Go check her out. It's a great episode. Hope you guys are enjoying that and all the other content. And also, you know what? I almost forgot. We got an all Spanish podcast coming up next week, too. I'll be dropping more knowledge on that as we move forward. Guys, just so much stuff moving. So many moving parts here. And I can't do it without you guys. So I love you guys. Y'all be good. If y'all not going to be good, be great. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Fins up all day. Let's go.